Okay, so can you see this bottle on the left? That's my DIY surface cleaner, my all-purpose cleaner that I use for the walls, the tiles, spot cleaning the floor, cleaning out the bath, door handles, windows, mirror, anything I need to clean. And in there is basically apple cider vinegar, some water, some essential oil, and a little bit of my washing up liquid. So I basically most of the time don't even add the washing up liquid that you can see on the right there with the lid, the red lid, sorry. So this is it, and I've been using this for a few years. So there you go. So that's the first one. So the next thing that I do to simplify my life, or I guess a simple living habit, is grow my own nails. So these are my natural nails. This is, I guess, the second hand. This one broke. And yeah, so I don't do any false nails. Have I ever worn false nails before? Once in my life. I hated it. It just made me feel very uncomfortable. Really uncomfortable. I think I tried that probably about, I would say maybe 7-8 years ago, and that pretty much was it. So these are all mine, and I guess I attribute these to my diet. I do my best to eat clean. So yeah, once I need to do some garden work or something, I basically just cut this all off and start again, and it grows really quickly. I had some nail polish on it which I was trying to take off. So that's the next one. Yeah, one of my simple ways of living, and yeah, so that's that. Okay. So the next simple living habit that I love, and as you can see, this is a jar of some sort of butter, and this is my DIY or homemade shea butter. I think I have some coconut oil in here and some essential oil, and it smells divine. So creamy and smooth, and I use this on my skin. But more specifically, what I wanted to share in this video is that I stopped buying deodorant or antiperspirant that has so many things in it that I don't know. Now, my thinking is, if I can use this on my skin, on my face, then my armpit is also part of my body, right? And it's got essential oil as the fragrance in there. So that's pretty much what I use on my armpit, under my armpits. And it keeps me smelling good, and it doesn't prevent me from sweating. What I don't want to do is stop myself from sweating. I could never understand why, as women, we sometimes feel that it's wrong to sweat. You know, sweating is natural. It's a way of eliminating waste product. So this is what I use as my deodorant. All right. What do you use? Okay. So on to the next thing is room freshener or fragrance to, make the room smell a lot more appetizing and inviting, especially if I've cooked something or I just feel the energy is off in the house. Then I stopped buying the spray aerosol or spray can to freshen up the room or the house. I stopped buying that years ago, and this is what I use. There's one other item that's not here, which is the air purifier, which I don't have with me right now. But these are the things I use, which is I burn resins or frankincense, I think this is Palo Santo ground down. And this is my DIY spray. In here, I just have some, what do I have in here? I think I have some vodka in here and essential oil, and I just shake it up together. So that's that. That's what I use. And also some incense sticks. So this one is lemongrass, and I use a variety of these. And that saves me a lot of money. So I'm doing these videos also to perhaps maybe encourage you to save some money on these things that we buy. You don't have to, but if you do want to save money, then this might be an idea. Okay, so we've done 4 so far. So the 5th and final one, which is going to come to some of you who are a bit, I don't know, is it squeamish, I should say? But anyway, it's reality. So the 5th and final simple living habit that I love is moving away from feeling that I have to always wear undies. And when I say undies, I mean panties. And I know this is a bit of TMI, but do bear with me. This is real life. A few years ago, I realized that my intimate area just became very sensitive to wearing any kind of underwear, specifically pants. And pants, when I say pants, of course, to my American friends, not pants in terms of trousers, because I am British, so we say pants or panties. That's what I mean, not trousers. But a few years ago, I found that my skin, my intimate area just would get very, very, very sensitive to wearing anything, no matter how great the fabric is. And I tell you, it's one of the best decisions I've made. And for the ladies or gents listening to this or watching this, you might think, well, what does she do when she's on her cycle? And it is not a problem when I'm on my cycle, because I use a feminine hygiene product that allows me to still manage my cycle without any leaks, even though I still choose to not wear the undies. I feel so much free going without. Now, there are times where occasionally, and I mean very occasionally, where perhaps if I'm wearing something, I would put on a pair of undies. I don't own that many. Maybe I can count on the tip of my fingers of one hand, or the tip of, on one hand, I can count how many I own. And it's just been just the best thing. I really don't know how to explain it any other way than that. Now, this cost-saving aspect of that is that I don't have to worry about washing them. I don't have to spend money on washing, soap, water, all of that. I don't know. It's weird. It's not until you try it that you kind of think to yourself, wow, this is doable, and the freedom that comes with it, the fresh air, all of that. So yeah,